Ruben Amorim, the new head coach of Manchester United, has begun his journey at the club's famous Carrington training ground. Even though it's the international break, there's still a lot of activity, and Amorim's arrival is already making waves. The expectations around Manchester United are high, and Amorim has wasted no time in getting to work, focusing on building relationships, understanding the club's culture, and preparing the team for the future. Amorim officially arrived at Carrington on Monday, accompanied by some of his coaching staff. However, the full details about his staff members have not been revealed yet. This is because they are still waiting for their visas to be approved. Amorim himself is also waiting for his visa to be fully processed, which means he can't yet lead full training sessions. Despite this, he is allowed to be present at the training ground to meet key people within the club, get a feel for the environment, and start laying the groundwork for his tenure as head coach. On his first day, Ruben spent a lot of time meeting with several important figures at Manchester United, including Dan Ashworth, Jason Wilcox, and Omar Barada. These individuals hold key roles in the club's management and were crucial in helping Ruben understand how things operate at the club. Amorim was eager to get started, and after flying into Manchester in the afternoon, he made his way straight to Carrington. His energy and enthusiasm for the job were clear as he began meeting with various people to learn more about the club's structure, philosophy, and plans for the future. While Amorim cannot yet conduct training sessions, his focus on building connections is important for laying the foundation of his approach to management. His first few days at Carrington have been about getting to know the club's staff, understanding the team's needs, and preparing for what lies ahead. Even though the team isn't playing during the international break, Amorim's arrival marks the beginning of a new era at Manchester United. The fans will be watching closely, hopeful that the changes he brings will lead the club to success in the coming seasons. Meeting the players injured and returning stars. Because of the international break, many of Manchester United's top players were away, representing their countries. This meant that Ruben couldn't meet all his players on his first day, which might have been a little frustrating. However, the international break also gave Ruben the chance to settle in at a slower pace, without the usual rush of a full squad. On his first day, Ruben did get to meet some of the players who were staying at Carrington due to injuries. These players were working on their recovery during the break, and Ruben took the opportunity to meet them and begin building relationships. He met with midfielder Kobbie Mainoo, who is working hard to get back to full fitness. Ruben and Mainoo were seen smiling together, and it was a good first meeting between the coach and one of the young players. Other injured players, like Mason Mount and Luke Shaw, also met with Amorim. Shaw, who has been out since the Euros, and Mount, who has been struggling with injuries, were among those Ruben spoke to. Toby Collier, another recovering player, was also seen with Amorim during his visit. These early meetings allowed Ruben to get to know the players he would be working with, even if he couldn't meet everyone right away. Backroom changes at Manchester United. Van Nistelrooy departs, Fletcher stays. Ruben Amorim has wasted no time in making changes to the coaching team at Manchester United. One of the first big decisions he made was to part ways with some of the coaching staff from the previous manager's setup. United striker Ruud van Nistelrooy, who had been part of the coaching team, was one of the staff members not retained by Amorim. While Van Nistelrooy had an impressive record as a coach, Amorim decided it was time for a fresh start. Alongside Van Nistelrooy, other members of the coaching staff, such as René Haake, who had been Erik ten Hag's assistant, also left the club. Amorim has brought in his own team, mostly from Portugal, to work with him at United. This decision shows how serious Ruben is about implementing his vision for the club and creating a team that works together in a familiar, comfortable environment. While Amorim has mostly chosen to bring in new faces, one important figure will remain in the setup: Darren Fletcher. Fletcher, who has been a long-time servant of Manchester United both as a player, will continue in his role. Fletcher has a deep understanding of the club's culture, and his connections with the academy are particularly valuable. He has been at United since 2020, working in various coaching roles, and Amorim sees him as an important figure for the future of the club. Reports suggest that Amorim and Fletcher had a crucial meeting earlier this week to discuss Fletcher's role under the new regime. Fletcher's deep knowledge of the club's operations and his experience working with young players makes him an important part of the setup. While Fletcher might not be on the touchline for Amorim's first game due to a suspension, he was banned after a touchline incident involving a player named Matthijs de Ligt. He will remain crucial behind the scenes, ensuring smooth communication between the academy and the first team. Ruben Amorim's vision for United, the 3-4-3 formation. One of the most exciting aspects of Ruben Amorim's appointment is his distinctive football philosophy. Amorim is known for playing a 3-4-3 formation, a system that focuses on quick, fluid movements and a solid defensive structure. In this system, players are expected to move freely but maintain a disciplined shape when defending. This could be a great fit for Manchester United's current squad, as it emphasizes both attack and defense. The 3-4-3 formation relies on players who can adapt quickly, especially in defense and midfield. The system allows for flexibility, with the team able to switch between attacking and defending smoothly. The challenge will be to assess his players, see who is best suited to this system, and then make adjustments to ensure that the team plays to its strengths. For Manchester United fans, this change in style is exciting. After years of playing under different managers, the introduction of a new system could bring fresh energy to the team. Fans are eager to see how Ruben Amorim will shape United's style of play and whether the 3-4-3 system will bring success. Looking ahead, preparing for the next match. Manchester United's next game is against Ipswich Town on November 24th, and Ruben Amorim will have some time to prepare before that match. While he hasn't had the chance to meet every player yet, the international break allows him to settle in and start planning his approach for the game. Ruben will use this time to assess the squad, analyze the players, and start developing his ideas for the team's style of play. As the players return from their international duties, the pace at Carrington will pick up, and Ruben will fully take charge of the team. The first match will be a big moment for him, as it will be his chance to see how his ideas translate on the field. The international break has given him a chance to prepare, but once the players are back, the real work will begin. A new chapter begins. It's still early days for Ruben Amorim at Manchester United, but his time at the club has started on a positive note. He's already made important decisions, such as reshaping the coaching staff and starting to connect with the players. Fans are excited to see how Amorim's 3-4-3 formation will impact the team and whether it will bring success in the future. Ruben's arrival marks the beginning of a new era at Manchester United. He is ready to take on the challenge, and his early actions show that he has a clear, well-thought-out plan. As he continues to get to know the players and settle into his new role, there is a sense of optimism around the club. United fans are eager to see how Ruben will lead the team and what kind of football he will bring to Old Trafford. With important games ahead, Amorim is already laying the foundation for a new era at Manchester United. The players and fans are excited to see how his coaching philosophy will unfold and whether it will bring success to the club. Ruben Amorim's journey at Manchester United is just beginning, and everyone is watching closely to see how he will shape the future of the team. Guys, if you liked our video, then do not forget to subscribe to our channel and comment and like. God bless you. Have a nice day.